Whispers in the woods. Many believe the Kashani forest is haunted. Lately, people have been going to the woods and not coming out. I need to know why. Horsey? No? I'm not in a very horse-friendly location right now. Oop. Oh yeah, I'm really not in a horse-friendly location. I fast traveled here, so I lost perspective. Come here, teleporting horsey. Teleporting horsey, what are you doing up on that cliff? It's dangerous for you. There we go. I just remembered that I can actually tell the wind when to kick it up a bit. I believe, yeah, this is where the lyre was, so yeah, we're right around that area. This seems safe. Are you a horse or a fox? It is a little weird to be like, it's so mysterious, people are going into the woods and not coming back out. It's like, well, people are going most places and not coming back, because the Mongolians have attacked everyone. Well, that's a shitty way to die. I mean, they're all pretty shitty, but hanging people by their feet is a pretty slow, horrible thing. Ooh, pretty. The fireflies are out. Ooh. It doesn't normally get this dark. I've like been through the night before in this game and it seemed to just kind of get dim and orangey for a while and then the sun came back up. I don't know if there is a nighttime during the normal cycle. Funnily enough, this is better color contrast and like brightness than the sunset is in this game. How do you know they're lost? What if this is just where they live? What if they want to be here, huh? What are you doing judging oxen? Who do you think you are? Oh no, the haunted bamboo. There's paper lanterns out here. Anybody home? The legend of Yagata Forest. Yagata Forest has stood long before me and will stand long after I'm gone. The legend says that every tree is the spirit of a samurai who fell protecting the island. Are these the whispers I hear? Are they crying out in pain, begging for us to repay them for their sacrifice? Or are they trying to warn us of something and protect us even now? The trees are all supposed to be dead samurai. The voices. I've grown weary. Night after night I hear the voices. Sometimes the whispers seem to come on the winds from afar and barely reach my ears before they fade away. Other times they assault me and wake me from the dreams as the heart pounds and every breath feels like a weight sits heavy on my chest. Tonight I'll stay awake. I'll follow the whispers. I'll find out what they wish to tell me. Follow the whispers. There's like a weird cloud over here. Oh, it's a fox den. Hey. That's the, I thought that was the haunted stuff I was hearing, but it was actually just this nice fox. Just chilling. Making weird noises, because foxes make weird noises. It's just what they do. I've heard of like people having these scary encounters where they're in the woods in the middle of the night, like because they live there or whatever, and they just hear screams in the woods, and it's just like foxes and whatnot making horrible noises, basically. Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, doggy. No, doggy. No, doggy. I don't like this. Aw. Well, that's a bummer. What's with these PS4 exclusive stealth action dog killing games? Why is that the trend of the month right now? Just kind of came at me. Am I supposed to be hearing whispers? I probably just followed these lanterns. Oh. They could really go for a Lost Woods sort of thing here if they want to. With the mysterious maze. Well, I just went in a circle, so that's not very helpful. Is it a fire? Oh, is that where I started? Yep. Less far away than I thought. So this, yeah, this, I went by the oxen originally, but this was right here. They're not just any supplies, they're haunted supplies. Ooh. That's the convenient fox shrine. There must have just been somewhere else I was supposed to go when I was here. Like this is a path. The killer or the victim? We're gonna find out somebody's been decapitating people in their sleep. That is a large pile of bodies. Well, it's working. I do not wish to be here. Hello. Well, now we know. Oh, oh god. I did not realize these guys were coming. I thought I at most had like a little bit of how do I heal again? Down, right. Okay. Ah, shit. Shit. Ah. It goes bad so fast. I need that muscle memory. I just press all the wrong buttons. And the combat comes at you fast. Hello. Alright, I saw the wagon. I did not notice that stuff the first time through. Okay, they definitely saw me that time. Or not. What? That time, last time I didn't see a yellow icon and they came after me. This time I did see a yellow icon and they didn't come after me. What? That guy's over there sleeping. Alright. Instant death arrows are not so much my thing, apparently. I had higher expectations. I was like, ah, I'll stealth take down this guy with my cool arrow attack. And he's alive. Ineffective. Whoop. I missed. Anybody left? There we go. No. Ah, I thought I saw something over here. Was that just... I think it's the fireflies just randomly making chunks of the area glow. Hello. Silk. That's like a whole other tier of stuff. Oh wait, I see it. It was the bush! The spooky secret bush. Oh, there's a guy here. That's awkward. That's also awkward. There we go. So it was just some bandits. Did that guy die because I already shot him earlier and he lost me? Or did he die because headshots kill? Because that looked like a headshot. Like maybe you can, if you nail it just right, do a stealth takedown in one hit on some of these guys. If not, the whole thing will be less useful than I would hope. Yeah, there's just bandits chopping people's heads off. They just want to have a safe base that people don't want to go into between the Japanese locals and the invaders. They just want both to not want to come in this forest so they can keep doing their sick banditry, yo. Are you a genuine concerned citizen, or are you their PR manager?
怨霊が森を守るためあなたを導いたのでしょう。
It's as if the spirits themselves summoned you. It's also a bit of a self-important story to tell. I mean, he did do the thing. But adding the extra cloud of like, yes, the dead samurai and all of their honor, they all conjured me directly as a spirit of vengeance. What's that? Armor upgrade. Oh yeah, that's for the armor I don't want is the issue. Yeah. And yep, there's Lady Masako. Because I need to get my actual armor going. There's a few things to check out along the way. What if I just head north? How do you treat that game? Oopsie. Sorry for always trying to murder you, horsey. I think this is what rice fields look like? Because you have to grow rice in water. Oh yeah, they're terraced and everything. That's neat. I mean, obviously there was like a boss fight and stuff like that, but overall, like when I liberated that one place that I liberated, I just had to like walk in and deal with it. I did that without any of my bow or stealth abilities. So now I'm much more equipped, so assuming that all those main towns work that way, this should be just as easy. And then I should be able to pick up on more tips about local quests too. I'm not here, ignore me. I don't feel like it. This is a beautiful field. I might be there. I'm not there. Where am I? I can pick up stuff at my horse's feet. It's impressive. Can I talk on a horse?
重則様の紫伝一戦をご存知ですか？
その技はただの言い伝えであろう。
琵琶法師は本当のことだとおっしゃっていました。
あちこちの村で法師の噂を耳にすることはあったが、
今は小松の火事場の近くにいるはずです。もしお話通りの強力な技であれば、敵に使われてはひとたまりもないでしょうね。
Let's hope that if I find somebody that has a special technique that I just, I don't know, shoot him with an arrow at a distance. Just cheat at that shit. Is it a fox shrine right there? Just in plain sight. Do you not count? Does it only count if a fox leads me there? Or is that just not really a shrine? It's just like a decoration. I mean, I wouldn't expect those kinds of places to just be here in the open. I should check inside this place. That's not a door. That's a door. Just rudely intruding in these people's houses. Sneaking around, finding things to steal. And asking for tips about jobs I could work. I'm a good person. No. Seems I more or less found the one person that had anything to talk about. They gave me a tip though. Is it one I can act on? Oop. Heavenly Strike. Mythic Tales. So that's a new icon. It's like a bluish steel sort of color. I'm gonna continue where I was going, but something to keep an eye on. So I didn't look at them up close really, but my skill tree had like mythic abilities or something like that on it, so I'm guessing each of them requires me to find a specific quest and complete it. So I'm probably walking in on another boss fight. And like a multi-objective town liberation. Last time I had to find 3... Whoa, why did you jump? That was weird. I guess they interpret it that way. Did the time of day just instantly change because of it would look really pretty like that? Because that looks really pretty. But I also definitely think the game just... Whoa, where? Fox. What's up? There we go. I might not have even noticed this fox den if they didn't specifically have like the whole title screen point out that there was a fox nearby. Gonna get my slots. Gonna get my slots. Where'd the fox go? I was gonna pet the fox. I walked directly into that one. I'll take it. Okay. Okay. This area looks pretty big. Oh. Fast travel's available. Can't understand you. You didn't give me subtitles. Are they not under attack? Or under control, I mean? There's dialogue around. I think they might be fine here. Just unexpectedly.
初飢えて死んじゃないだろうね。
誰のことだ？
筒の外れにいる女のことです。家族はみんな死んで食いぶちを得る術がないと聞きました。
探してみよう。
Oh. Well, we'll still learn about plenty of new things. I was definitely gearing up for a fight. Because it's the same icon that's used for the first major settlement that I saved that had a boss fight and everything. So I kind of thought that was the pattern. But some places just kind of are here. And they're fine. There are no subtitles for their conversation. Ooh. Yes, I would like to have additional resolve. I'm impressed by myself whenever I do those. It just seems like a lot. I have to break it into parts and then kind of think of it as a pattern that I can then execute on. And once I get to the 7 one in particular, it just feels like it's going to be impossible to do fast enough. And then it just goes, and I'm fine. I don't know how failable they are because I haven't failed them yet. Or what the consequences would be. I assume you just try again. They're collectibles. They can't, like, make you not get them. But that swing seems to start pretty quickly. And I think by the time the blades hit each bamboo, you have to have already pressed that button. So you have to go... It seems like you gotta go really quick. I wonder if that's what the accessibility option's referring to. There's an accessibility option that says that if you turn it on, that timing-based events no longer have a time limit or something like that. I think that might be with respect to the bamboo strike. Like making it so that somebody that can't quite go that fast can still get those collectibles. Since nothing else in the game requires that level of like rapid fire inputs like that, like you're playing a fighting game. It's kind of a lot. And it would be a bummer if you have like an injury or something and like you can do absolutely everything else in the entire game except just the bamboo strikes. So you can see why there's so many accessibility options for games sometimes. They're often surprisingly fixated on really niche, like unimportant parts of the game, like QTEs and button mashing segments. It's interesting that the parts of the experience that are often the most optional and kind of unimportant are also the ones that create the most problems for certain kinds of players. I'm always happy when I see the hold down the button instead of mashing it option because frankly I would just rather do that. I'd rather hold a button down than mash it. I think the least interesting kind of QTE is one where you just sit there and mash a button for a few seconds it's like fuck that, no. At least the other ones are like you reacting to something and seeing if you react in time, but mashing a button is just not. It ranges from boring to eventually physically painful if it's overused. So I am disinterested. Nobody likes me enough to talk to me. But yeah, the towns keep pointing out that I can upgrade my armor, but I think because I don't have real samurai armor yet, the only thing I can update right now is my, apparently not at the real town area right now. Got a little off track. All I have is armor that, like, makes the fog of war go away slightly faster. And makes it vibrate a little bit better ranges, which, I mean, they have their purposes, I guess, but assuming that they might use the same resources as better armor, I feel like I should wait until I have better armor and then spend the resources on those instead of this. Speaking of vibrations, good vibrations. To my love, I'm so grateful you weren't here when they came. At first, it was just a ship or two, far off. We thought they were merchants from Goryeo. Then we saw more. Pirates. But then thousands of them appeared and stopped right off the shore. Like silent Oni, watching us from the waves. I've never known fear so strong I could taste it. I hope you're safe. And that I'll feel your embrace again one day. The 8-ball says, outlook grim. This is more or less the center of the town, yeah. Not as far off as I was earlier. My curiosity is whether there's anyone that I should keep an eye out for meeting. This area is way more spread out. Oh, that guy just came out of the floor. Spooky. It's miserable. A lot of these entire areas are just burned down. Bodies remain. I was here earlier, wasn't I? Maybe not? Maybe it's just the exact copy of a building I've been to before? Because those are... I've done this jump before. Kind of starts to feel macabre. There's all these people that are like farming and working, going about their business, walking from one part of the town to the other, carrying supplies, just kind of going about like it's a normal day. And then over there is a burned to a husk building, which is one thing. Like, you don't expect the building to go away in the short term. But there's still bodies inside. I think that was a dead guy. Kind of dark. They didn't even clear out the dead. They just kind of went back to their lives, apparently, all around. Just surrounded by corpses.
あの鳥をご存知ですか？
どのような鳥のことだ？
金色の鳥です。鳴き声を聞くと平和だった時を思い出します。
ああ、母上はその鳥のことを何よりも対馬のことを知っておる生き物だとおっしゃっていた。
その通りでしょうね。もしこのような時でなければ、あの鳥を追ってどこに誘ってくれるか知りたいものです。
俺が追ってみよう。お主は平和が戻るまでは控えておけ。
そういたしますね、酒井様。
Oh. I've seen the golden birds before. They lead me places. Also, he's just sitting here like warming his hands like this is a normal fire. That is a body. Maybe even a oh, that's a lot of bodies. Okay. What a happy town.